Hello everybody, welcome to my page, Lighter Life, and my Monday Facebook Lives. I'm excited today because I'm going to be talking about the Wheel of Life. And if you haven't heard about it before, it's something that I've heard from a number of different teachers, but I think I first heard it from Tony Robbins going through his program. And the idea is that you have different areas of your life. So you've got your career, you've got finances, you've got your spirituality, you have your family, your home. There's different ways that you can package up this wheel of life, but the idea is that if you create a wheel, it almost looks like a pizza, and then each little segment has one area of your life, and you fill in how fulfilled or how satisfied you are with that area of your life. You're going to notice that there's some unevenness. You know, your career might be going great, but your love life might not be going so well. Or maybe your love life is going great, but your finances are a mess. So what ends up happening is your wheel is kind of uneven, and that doesn't make for a smooth wheel. So the idea with the Wheel of Life exercise is to take a look at what area of your life needs some attention and to put a bit of positive focus on that area. And what better a way to easily put some positive focus into that area than to have some type of positive affirmation that opens up the possibility for something new to happen. So what I want to do over this next bit of time is present, I've come up with some affirmations for each area of the Wheel of Life, and so each week I'm going to present an affirmation for you to work with that week. And I used my friend Google to figure, because I was like, oh, which one should I do first? Well, Google picked number 5, and on my list, I've created my own areas based on all of the different ones that I've heard from different people. But for me, area number 5 has to do with love. And it can be romance, but that's almost kind of a subset because there's so many different kinds of love, so many different kinds of relationships. So you could create your own specific affirmation around love and your specific situation. And I just want you to keep in mind that with an affirmation, you want it to, there's two important things. You want it to sound true, and you want it to open up the door to possibility. So, you know, I've heard some teachers talk about, okay, use a I am statement like it's in the present, like I am in a loving relationship. Well, I'm sorry, but if you feel some kind of untruth to that statement, then your affirmation is going to be undermined. Okay, so the affirmation that I have come up with for the area of love is that I am generous with love, and love flows generously to me. Now, if that doesn't feel 100% true to you, what you can do is use a softening statement. So you can, at the beginning, say, I am open to the idea, or I'm open to the belief that I love generously and that love flows generously to me. You want to make your affirmation feel like, oh, yeah, you know, I would love for this to be true, even if it's not 100% true right now. And I just want to open myself to the possibility of this improving. Okay, so I'm going to repeat, repetition is what we need. And if you've listened to my other, my speech about affirmations, or I think I've done some other videos about affirmations, repetition is key. That is the way to train your subconscious mind to lay in some new programming, okay? So I am generous with love, and love flows generously to me. So I am open to the belief that I already forgot it. See, this is interesting. When the affirmation doesn't flow, that means I need repetition until it's really flowing. Okay, so I am open to the belief that I am generous with love and that love generously flows to me. Or I am open to the idea that I love generously and that love flows generously to me. And the recommended thing is to say an affirmation out loud for a total of 15 minutes per day. And if you've tried this, 15 minutes can be tough. I'm able to pretty easily do it if I'm on my hike and I kind of know how long it takes me to get to the end of that road, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to repeat this until I get to the end of the road, and I'm going to feel it with my heart because my heart energy is more powerful than my brain energy. However, you can break it up into, say, 5-minute increments. So maybe in the morning you're doing it for 5 minutes, and then in the middle of the day for 5 minutes, and then in the evening for 5 minutes. But the key is repetition, and you want the affirmation to feel true and open the door for possibility. So that's it for the love and romance segment of our Wheel of Life. And next week I will be, well, let's find out. Hey Google, please pick a number between 1 and 12. I have 12 areas. 3. Okay, number 3. Oh, good. Home and environment. So next week I will be talking more about the home and your environment segment of your life, and I will be giving an affirmation for that for you to work with next week. So we're working on 1 affirmation per week. This is kind of a little mini impromptu challenge. This is kind of cool because you don't have to like sign up and put your email on anything, and you can get some valuable results from doing affirmations consistently. So your one for this week is I am open to the belief or the idea that I flow love generously and that love flows generously to me. I am generous with love and love flows generously to me. All right, I hope I'm going to hear some cool stories about the use of this affirmation. Just put them in the comment section of my page, or call me or text me, whatever way that you like to connect. And I am always available for complimentary consultations if you want to chat about what area of your life you'd like to work on. Okay? Have a great week, and I'll see you next week where we're going to talk about the home portion segment of life. Okay, have a great one. Bye.